There is an exhibit in this movie that is focused on butts, and I think that was a comedic. I took it as a comedic commentary on certain artists, pretentious artists, that try to make certain ideas or approaches profound and feeling as if that they are more intelligent than maybe they are. Not to say that they are stupid, but they do not fully understand what they're going for. And they feel that their approaches, any approach that they take that they view as artistic, is amazing. I know artists like that have presented pieces of work that are questionable. Hello, everyone. My name is Max Aaron James. This is a review of the movie Rye Lane, written by Nathan Bryan and Tom Melia, directed by Rain Allen Miller. Stars David Jonsson and Vivian Oparah. It is about two young adults who have recently gone through breakups and are still dealing with the emotional baggage that comes with the breakup. And they end up having an unexpected connection through these events and have a journey through dealing and accepting with their emotions and what has happened in their past. First, I really liked the colorful aesthetic and I really loved the set design. The costume design, which is obviously intentional, I really liked and went along well with the colorful aesthetic, with connecting certain colors with certain characters, certain environments, and certain emotions or feelings. I also think the directing was done very well and the cinematography was good. They use a wide angle lens through most, if not all, of the movie, and it accents the aesthetic. It emphasizes the moments that are meant to be emotional or to get certain feelings across. And I think it helps in establishing the tone, which I would consider to be grounded surrealism. Although I very much like the cinematography and the wide angle lens, there was one scene with a couple shots that I felt were a bit off, and I am going to assume it was done intentionally, but the focus or the character was so off center that it took away from this moment. And I think they were trying to emphasize a certain feeling, but it took away, for me, it took away from that moment. And I was too focused on what should have been done better with that scene and with that shot than the actual story that was being told. There comes a point in Rye Lane where you do see where it's going, you do predict what is going to happen, but certain movies like this and certain stories like this are not meant to necessarily try to figure out what's going to happen or wait to see what will happen, and more so it's about the journey. And the journey was entertaining, the journey was pleasant, the journey was fun, and you really just want to see how the experience is going to be, how the message or the story is going to come across, how the outcome is going to come across, and how do they get to the outcome. Are the performances good? Is the directing good? Is the storytelling good? Is the set design good? And I think all of those things were well done in this movie. David Jonsson, I really like his performance here. He does very well. I have only seen him in Industry, an HBO Max show, and I enjoyed his character there. I liked how he portrayed his character there. They did kind of cut his screen time in the second season, which I did not like because I liked his character so much. Vivian Oparah was in the HBO Max series I May Destroy You, which is also a very good show. I recommend you go watch it. And I also enjoyed her performance here. I think she did very well. And the chemistry between Oparah and Jonsson felt pleasant, and it felt something I could easily fall into. Rye Lane is a movie I would recommend to some friends, something that I leave with a pleasant memory with and I had a pleasant experience with. And when the movie ended, I left feeling happy and feeling good, feeling light. With that said, I still do not see it as necessarily a movie I would return to, at least not anytime soon, but it's something I've fond memories of and something that when someone brings it up, I could say that is a good movie. My partner likes the movie a bit more than myself. She had seen it during Sundance and then watched it again recently, and she said she really liked the movie and enjoys it, and she would probably end up watching it a third time if she could. Overall, Rye Lane is a good movie, and I do recommend you watch it if you have not seen it yet. Until next time, y'all take care of each other, check up on one another, check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.